Welcome back to Read to Me TT, everybody, the bedtime series. Hope you guys are ready for another fun bedtime story. My name is Rhea Beck. I am the bossy older sister of this scenario, as you can tell.
Yes.
I do a lot of things, but most importantly, I am a mom of a 12-year-old who sadly is now old enough to read her own bedtime story. So I don't get to do this anymore. So that's why I'm excited to be here with you guys tonight.
Aww. Well, I'm Cherrone, and I'm auntie to Rhea's lovely daughter, Tennessee, and I'm auntie to my handsome nephew, Lucas. What can I say about myself? So I'm what you would call Trini to the bone.
Yes.
But even though
super Trini.
Yes, I am. But even though I don't get to live there anymore, I get to do something pretty neat, which is to serve the people of Trinidad and Tobago who've decided to make Toronto their home, which is where I currently work and live.
Yes. And I don't live in Trinidad either. I live in New Jersey.
Yes.
Which is a pretty neat place. Not as cool as Trinidad, but it's a pretty nice place. And I live in South Orange, New Jersey. It's all right. It's all right. It's not Trinidad, but it's all right. I get roti. I get doubles. I make it work.
I mean, it'll do.
No, I could still get my hands on a bacon shark if I really need it, but it's not the same. It's not the same.
Hi, Rhonda. Rhonda joined.
Oh, hi, Rhonda. So anyway, so we know that these last few months, my darlings, have been really tough. They've had us inside. It's important to remember that even though you might be a little kid, you're a hero in your own way by helping to flatten the curve. And tonight we're going to read two great stories to celebrate you and to thank you for all your hard work in keeping coronavirus at bay.
Yes, we are, Auntie Rhea. We'll be reading two short stories. We'll be reading Growing Up Rhymes and Painting Planets, both of which are by Kerwyn Joseph. So let's go, and I'll start with Growing Up Rhymes. There was a girl named Dinah who lived in Caripachima. She loved science and she loved to dance, and now she is a doctor. Yeah, pretty cool.
Fancy.
There was a boy named Sharma. His father was a farmer. He went to UWI and got 2 degrees in business and agriculture. The twins, Dennis and Glennis, they really love tennis. They both would scream, "I have a dream of playing in the Olympics." There was also a boy named Justice. His family owned a business. He was homeschooled. He thought art was cool, and now he's a graphic artist who has his own office. The end.
Oh, that was so cute.
I hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed reading it.
You did a great job, Cherrone.
Thank you.
You did an awesome job.
Thank you.
So the book I am going to read is called Painting Planets, also by Mr. Joseph. Again, his writing is incredible. I hope if you can, you go out and you buy some of his books. Painting Planets. Harry and Meghan were 6 and 4, but Harry felt he was much older for sure. He was the adventurous older brother, a hero in his sister's eyes. Though he himself wanted a little brother, Meghan turned out to be a wonderful surprise. Hardly ever separated, she was his sidekick at play. She would play almost all his games, and ever so often, he would let her have things her way. He obliged her in tea parties and reluctantly combed her doll's hair. Soon enough, however, they would start wrestling on a chair. You would think Meghan was the stronger one because she always seemed to win. More than likely, Big Brother Harry would just take a dive and give in. Harry liked playing with trucks, and Meghan did too. She would play with her mother's makeup, and Harry would walk around in his father's shoes. One day, while watching a movie about aliens, something quite interesting was said. Earth was called the blue planet, while the planet of the Martians was red. Intrigued by what they had heard, each had a puzzled look on their face. Never in a million years had they considered planets were different colors in space. Time for an adventure, Harry thought. He had an idea that was sure to be lots of fun. They would learn about the different planets and try to paint each one.
Okay.
Can we learn about the different planets? Harry asked his mom and dad. Yes, please, can we? Shouted Megan. The idea seemed to make her so glad. She was already up and bouncing around, and Harry matched her pace. Movie time was over. It was now time to explore the planets in space. In our solar system, Mercury is number 1 because it's the closest to the sun. Megan did not see it as a fun place to play because its color was a gloomy gray.
Aww.
Venus, our second planet, is small and mellow. Like Megan's room, planet Venus is pale yellow. Though Harry was not excited by pale yellow and gloomy gray, he had fun painting them anyway. Our lovely planet Earth was a fun mix of white and blue, which made Harry think of fun outdoor things to do. Blue skies and fluffy clouds was a sign to go outside and play. Blue skies and fluffy clouds often meant an adventurous outdoors day. Mars was fourth and reddish with a hint of brown. Both Megan and Harry imagined what would happen if Martians invaded their town. Would the Martians be scary and make everyone run away? Or maybe they would just be looking for more friends to play. Jupiter is huge, the largest planet in the night. It has fun swirling bands of different shades of orange and white. When painting, be sure to add the red spot, which happens to be a storm, this huge planet-sized dot. Saturn is 6th from the sun and colored pale gold. Its interesting features had Megan sold. Her eyes had never seen such a beautiful thing as Saturn's lovely multicolored rings. She felt no need to hear about the rest because she enjoyed painting Saturn the best. Uranus makes Harry laugh, and Megan couldn't tell why. Pale blue Uranus was the funniest planet in the sky. Our famous jumping cow would get tired very soon because unlike Earth, Uranus has 27 moons. Neptune is the coldest of all planets, and again, painted blue, but with an average temperature of minus 222. Harry imagined that what it would be like if he lived there. He would have to wear so much clothes, he would be as round as a teddy bear. Pluto is called a dwarf planet, and his color is brown. Harry notices Megan's eyes are closing down. What a sleepyhead, he thinks to himself as his eyes close a wee bit slow. Harry's rocket's boosters kick in, and whizzing through space, he goes. The end. I hope you guys enjoyed that.
I love that story. That's a great story.
That's a great story. And I feel like it's a good way to help kids remember the planets and all the things that are distinct about them.
Yes.
I did not know that Mars was gray. I would think that it would be yellow because it was close to the sun, but I would be wrong.
Yeah. I didn't know. I think we ought to recognize our author, Kerwyn Joseph, again, for the great work that he's done.
Yes.
So for all you guys who missed it, it's Kerwyn Joseph. He's the author of these 2 really great books, and you should go out and get them.
You should go out and get them. We should support young author. Well, I don't know if he's young, but he's he's a great author.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume like us, he's forever young.
Yeah.
So we hope you guys had fun. This was our first ever Instagram Live. I think you could probably tell. But we had fun reading to you, and I always have fun seeing my sister. It's always nice to see her beautiful face.
Oh, yes, same here.
But I think Cherrone's going to say something to you guys before you go.
Yeah, definitely. Before we go, it's really important that you listen to this. Are you listening, kids?
We're listening.
Do you want to be little superheroes? Well, here's what you can do to help. Wash your hands with soap and sing happy birthday 2 times. Count them 1, 2, so you'll know you've washed them long enough. Keep your hands out of your mouth and away from your face, and remind mommy, daddy, granny, and everybody to wear their masks when they go out. Your masks, important.
We can do this, you guys. We are all in this together. Everybody
together.
all around the world, we are all in this together. We can do
Definitely.
this. And tune in
it.
tomorrow to Read to Me TT for a brand new story with 2 brand new readers. Thank you so much to Read to Me TT for inviting us and our shenanigans to participate. We hope you guys had a good time. We love you all. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Same. Bye.